Before we start on any jobs in Testa, let's backtrack real quick to North Solardo and check in with the Gislam Guild. So it would seem another threat has been made known to our friendly neighborhood chief. Head over to the Plant and Society Village for details. Melt will meet you inside and let the Vice Chief know of your arrival. The odd thing is, apparently he too put in a request of his own and brought in some help as well. These guys don't seem nearly as trustworthy for hunter material. In any case, your party will then split up to cover the area. Head upstairs and talk with the chief. He'll greet you in his usual manner before Lutz comes up carrying a lunchbox. Come on. With his back turned, Noi pays another surprise visit and will once again make an attempt on the chief's life. Time for another one-on-one. This fight shouldn't be too much different from last time. If you want to cripple her early, try and silence her to prevent her from raising her attack power. Other than that, just off your best attacks and keep your health up. She should fall in no time. Before Noi can put in a killing blow on the chief, he reveals something that hasn't been mentioned so far since the beginning of these attacks. It would seem an explanation is in order here. Long story short, Noi and Athena are actually the late father's daughters from when he used to be chief before the accident happened a while back. Clearly some misunderstandings had been made between the chief and the girls, as clearly someone has been setting them up. As it turns out, the real culprit for everything that's happened is Vice Chief Smithers? What a twist! His thugs now turn on you, and it's up to you to save the day. Time for an all-out brawl. This will be one of those fights where taking them down quick is a must, as they all have buffed up attack power. Any of your best abilities you can throw at them, from Force Ring to Knife Rain to even card summons, will work well here. If you're lucky, you may even be able to wipe them out before they even get a chance to attack. But do be careful. After the battle is over, Smithers makes a desperate move to end Athena's life, but not before her protector steps in at the last second to thwart it. Not able to keep his balance, he takes a few too many steps back toward the electric generator before... Everything seems to be finally over. The girls are safe, the chief is safe, and the hired goons take a hike out of there. I'd say this job is a huge success. Now that that's finished, let's head back over to Testa. This job can be really tough if you don't have a lot of knowledge on what items can be worth, and you may have to redo this job a few times to get it right. As soon as you take the job, you'll meet up with Alba again? Yep, this guy seems to show up everywhere you go. At any rate, you'll then move to the Bazaar section. The rules are simple. You'll start off with an herb. The object of this contest is to acquire the most valuable item you can get within 5 trades between any of the merchants here in the bazaar. Since Alba, being the prick he usually is, Lutz decides that he's had enough of hearing his mouth and begs you to let him be the one to do the contest. Agree to do so, and the contest begins. Alright, starting with the herb. Make your way to the merchant on the northwest corner side. When asked, tell him you'll want a memory plant. With the memory plant, head next door over to the right and ask him for the butcher knife. Even Alba can act as merchant. As much as you don't want anything to do with him, give up the butcher knife and he'll give you apple extract. Quite possibly the worst valued item ever. No worries though, you're still in the game. Next, head over to one of the merchants in the south side that's wanting an apple. Well, sure it's extract, but it still counts. Give it to him for a big bomb. Alright, one trade left. Time to make this really count. Make your way over to the southeast side and he'll offer you his most valued possession for something with fire. Well, bombs make explosions, and it can also create fires, so give up the big bomb for the Silver Blade. That's 5 trades. Head to the proctor in the center and let him know what you have. You'll be declared winner. Ha! Take that, you jackass! This job will take you back to the secret path that goes between South and North Solardo. Upon arriving at the entrance, you will meet with... Oh, come on! Yep, Alba and his team will once again be there waiting for you. And once again, he ridicules you and challenges you to another contest. Now even Cheryl has about had all she can take of this guy. Ugh. At any rate, agree to it, and they will go on ahead of you. The object of this contest is to see who can get to the center quicker to take out the big monster there. Depending on how many turns you take per fight will determine whether or not you get there in time. There is no handicap option here. Even if you tie, you might as well consider it a loss, so speed is absolute key here. With that in mind, head inside for your first fight. I hope you got some protection against paralyzation at this point, because if not, you might have a hard time winning this race. At any rate, use your best abilities to kill them as quick as possible. Having the range really helps here. Alba's first fight will take 4 turns. See if you can beat that.
悪いな。
Head down the hallways afterwards and make your way to the next set of enemies to kill. Same methods apply here. Kill them as quick as possible with whatever long-range abilities you have, especially if you have good card summons. Alba's team will finish his fight in 2 turns, so try to match it.
悪いな。強くなったのか？
まあ見てなって。僕の出番だ。やった。準備 OK。全然ダメ。
In the next room, take your chance to heal before moving on to the next battle. This group will be spread out a bit this time, so use your best abilities from the start, even if you can't reach them all on the first turn. Then again, this is why we have Theo's card summons, since most will cover the entire field. Try to finish in 2 turns or less. If at this point after the battle that you're still in the lead, get ready for the fight you've been racing for. So, this is the big monster threat? Doesn't seem much different than normal. Well, at any rate, feel free to cut loose here since you aren't timed on this fight. If you can, see if you can Kardish a golem, as one can be good to have for later on.
Yes. 悪いな。
これで最後だ。カーディッシュ。
After you finish up, if you use less than 11 turns total for this contest, congrats, you win. Again, ha! In your face, Alba! That guy really needs an attitude adjustment. He's going to get himself into some serious trouble one of these days. For now, though, this job is done.